Hello, my fellow bold blind beauties. My name is Amy S.P. Wilson, and I am the CEO and founder of Safety Positive Foundation. A little bit about myself. I am 42 years old currently. It's a good number. It is the answer to the universe. I have been blind, diagnosed for over 30 years, and through that journey have experienced a wide variety of opportunities, from being able to travel to training in martial arts and so much more. So I do have Stargardt's disease, which is a juvenile form of macular degeneration for those who are not familiar with it. I do live in the great state of Missouri, right here in the heart of the Midwest, with my husband of about 8 years now. We have two beautiful children, one in college and one is currently still finishing high school. So there is that. I definitely have my hands full, but the most beautiful thing is my family is supporting me in this journey of starting and growing the Safety Positive Foundation. I also have been involved in the blind community for about a decade or so, probably longer, as far as being part of consumer organizations and groups and that sort of stuff. I have lived in a couple different states. One in particular that surprises people is Alaska, where my son was born. So there is that. And yeah, I used to be a Mary Kay consultant and teach makeup, but I was also teaching self-defense. And in March 3rd of 2023, with the support of my family and friends, I launched our very own non-for-profit, again called Safety Positive Foundation. I found that there was a lot of fear in the blind community, and I wanted to bring some positivity to safety, and ultimately wanted to make sure that blind people had choices for their personal safety training, just like our sighted counterparts. For those of you who may not know, statistics, crimes against the disabled are extremely high. And a large part of that, in my opinion, is due to the lack of training and resources in personal safety. For example, we are told to advocate for ourselves, but often not given the training in how to do so. So again, with the support of everybody, we have been able to offer trainings virtually for everyone that can access the internet, essentially. And we do have in-person trainings as well. And this is really important to me. And one of the things that I've come out more recently about is I'm a domestic violence survivor. Not just once, not just twice, but unfortunately multiple times. And a large part of it was because I did not have the mindset or the trainings to be able to improve on my skills for advocating for myself or self-defense. And on paper, it looks real good that I should be able to, quote unquote, should, air quotes here, be able to defend myself. But that is where, on my journey of healing, realize that we need to, one, treat ourselves better, but two, be very proactive in our personal safety instead of reactive. And this is something that not just the blind community does, but everyone. We tend to be reactive instead of proactive. And I can tell you that since I've switched my mindset to being proactive, my situational awareness, my personal safety skills as a whole have improved dramatically. I'm able to speak up and advocate for myself more, which is something as a survivor I very much struggled to do, even with the little things. And I sometimes still struggle, but nowhere near as much as I used to. And I just am passionate about making sure that blind community knows that they are allowed to be treated with dignity and respect in all circumstances, and that choices angle. So we do our trainings both virtually and in person, because as a individual who's been blind for over 30 years, I understand the lack of resources, transportation, money, that type of stuff. So we are about to get into our third year of operation. We're about to launch our very own podcast where we're going to be spilling the safe tea, pun intended, because we are big about tea and safety positive with our weekly tea times, where we're holding space for discussions on personal safety topics. We also are going to be, in the year 2025, holding our first Safety Positive Summit virtually. To my knowledge, and anybody can feel free to correct me, this will be the first of its kind for the blind community, a conference that focuses solely on personal safety for blind individuals. And a little side note, by blind individuals. So very much looking forward to that. And then in September 2025, we are launching a program we call the Bridge Program, where we are educating the sighted community and how to interact and communicate with us in a safe way, because I am big on building that bridge of communication between the two worlds for a safer tomorrow for all of us. I truly believe that education is the path, and doing it with a positive mindset is the other piece of that. So if any of that sounds awesome to you and you're like, hey, I want to join those tea times and learn, maybe where'd you get your cool hat, because I do have this awesome Mad Hatter hat, or I love to rock Braille fashion. I'm a bit of a fashionista, some may say, with my petticoats and top hats and all that fun stuff, but I do it because I am passionate about serving the blind community. And at Safety Positive Foundation, we have a work hard and play always motto, and it shows up all the time in everything that we do. And I will end with saying, please keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it safety positive. And we'll see you on our tea times.